Thank you again for watching Barb, Molly, and Princess. And this is part two of buying a house. We went through the inside, what you will be looking for. And now we're going to be talking about on the outside, what you would look for when you are buying a house. And especially for somebody who has not bought a house before. As I said, I'm a real estate agent, so I have owned over 10 houses in my lifetime in the United States. So I know a little something about buying a house. On the outside, you're going to be looking for, make sure, and remember again, take your pen and paper to write down things because no, you won't remember. Look on the roof because that is the biggest thing you're buying. Write down how the roof looks. You see, although they're going to be doing inspection, although, yes, they did inspection on mine too. I have a barrel tile roof. They did inspection on mine. So many crack tile up there. So many crack tile on my barrel tile roof. So if you have shingle, the shingle is not that bad. You can tell a lot. But if it's old, you'll see the shingle. Look in the ceiling inside if there's any watermark that comes in the ceiling when you go back in. But look on the roof. If it's old and dry up and decrepit, they need to change the roof and give you a new roof. Look on around the shingles and see if they are like crinklish. You know that it's a whole roof that needs to be redo. Look on the wall if there's any crack in the wall because sometimes the exterior do have cracks also that you can tell. And a lot around the foundation, if you have things digging under the foundation, as I said, moles on the outside there, they generally dig on the outside. Get into the attic. We'll talk about the attic another time. And so when you go around, look if there's any crack from the window, go down to the base of the foundation. Because you know something? Those things, hands come through those things. And you have a problem in your house. Roach come through those things. And you have a problem for them to get rid of them. So you look and look, go around the houses and pay keen attention. Although the realtor is telling you things, you are paying attention. If that's the house you wanted. If you're just looking and you don't like it, because my thing is, if I don't like the outside, don't show me the inside. Because I buy the outside too, first and foremost. Because a lot of time you can fix the inside, but you can't really fix the outside if it's an ugly house. A lot of people don't look for that. Oh yeah, I got a house. No, I want my house to have a curb appeal. When you pull up on my driveway, you have to take a double look to know if I live there. And then you go inside because you can put your furniture inside and put it in a way that people just pay attention to your furniture and not the inside, how the inside, cut up and look funny. So the outside more to me is much more better than the inside. A lot of people look for the inside, you know what I mean? But I buy my own appliances in mine. I buy my fridge, my stove, my microwave. I buy all of those. Washing machine, they're all new when I move in. I didn't have it in there anyway. They were all gone, so I have to buy my own. So those are the things you look for in a house. And if they said in the house they don't have those things, don't buy it. You see. Because those things are supposed to come in a house. I was so stupid. It doesn't have a refrigerator, and then it cost me over $5,000 to buy those things to put in the house extra. You see, because once you close on your house, whatever you do again is going to cost money. When you close on your house, those things cost money. So, you're going to look at those things. Look at the grass and see how the grass is. If the grass is all weed and, I know they're not going to maybe repair it, but some people don't take care of their grass. I have a big hole sink down in my backyard. I have to pay somebody to come in and fill it up to level off. Those are the things. And because I went through those things, I am saying, write down the things on a paper, what you would like in a house when you bought it. The big thing. First big thing is your roof. Make sure the roof is good. I wanted a barrel tile roof. I wanted a gutter. I wanted a patio that's enclosed. I wanted granite countertop. Those are the things. And especially a sprinkler system. I wanted the well. It has to have a well. The only thing I didn't get really is the gutter. You see, now it's gonna cost me $4,000 to get the gutter, but those are the things that I wanted. So make a note. Make a note of the things you wanted in a house. If it's your first time, you won't know that these things are important. A gutter is very important because a gutter lead water down. The water run under the foundation, can get it soft, and the house can sink, and that's when it crack. So a gutter is very important. Sprinkler in Florida, in Port St. Lucie, to a sprinkler system is very important. Last summer, we didn't have so much bad hot summer. We have a lot of rain, so it never really mattered. But your grass paid the price. And if you use the city water, which is not good for the grass because it has the chemical on it, if you use the city water, oh my Lord, your water bill is way up. $250 to water your grass a couple times a month. And I was coming out, what I mean, at my other house, water every day. You'll have to have a sprinkler system. So those are the things you look for when buying a house. Your sprinkler system, your gutter, make sure it has those things. And a patio. Don't follow anybody and boy, I see people buying a house without a patio. It's a no-no. Buy a house with a patio that is enclosed. Don't let people sell your house with a patio not enclosed. It need to be enclosed. So you don't have lizards. Well, maybe you don't scared of lizard. You'd have wasp coming in and making nests. You can't put anything on your patio. You have raccoon coming on. You have cat coming on, rabbit. You have all the insect from heaven coming into the house if you don't have it enclosed. You have to have it enclosed. So those are the things you make sure you have. Make sure your window have proper screen, not screen club screen. Make sure they have those things. Make sure the fans and stuff are not wobbly when you get back on the inside. So continue on the outside. Look for those things. As I said, crack, the window not broken. Look for those things. Because people will, and the realtor will, they know that these things are wrong, but they still take you there. Look at your boundary line. A lot of times your neighbor take in and come into your line, and then you have a problem. Look if the fence are over. That is that survey anyway, and the survey will drop and see where it is. But those things you ought to make sure you don't have trouble when you move into your house. Make sure your trees are not touching on the electric wire, because that's if your trees are touching on the power line wire, then when you go to water your grass, and if your grass is wet and you step on the grass, then the electric current can come through the green tree and catch you in the grass and can electrocute you. Make sure that these things are in place. If the tree is too big and you don't want it, make them cut the tree down before you move in. Put it in your contract that you want the tree out. If the fence is dilapidated, they need to fix the fence or give you money to fix the fence. They need to get what do you call it, estimates to see how much it will cost, and they need to give you that so you can get it fixed. You see, those are the things that you ought to look for. Make sure the gates, if you have a fence yard, are properly attached and not you got to lift it up, and you know what I mean. I'm telling you things that I've been through, that I didn't even know as a realtor, that you know what I mean, that people would do those things. I thought you just open gate and no, they lie. They lie when they want to sell a house, and they want the most price for it. And those things in there shouldn't be done. Look at everything before. Make sure everything that you wanted is in the house. Make a list. This is what I want. This I don't care, but can get. You know what I mean? This I can't live with. This I can live with. You know, those are the things that you look for in a house when you're buying. And if you look for those things, you will have a peaceful life. Your house will be okay, and you don't have any problem. When you go back inside, look again to see in the roof, in the ceiling, if there's any watermark, and they cover it over. You can tell when somebody paint over watermark, because they cannot paint. The paint doesn't match the ceiling directly. The paint is different that they spray up there to watch, and you'll see little girdle things that you know that somebody, the popcorn doesn't match. Somebody did something wrong. Okay, if you're looking in the attic, if you're a attic person, you can look in the attic to see if there's any rats or rats dropping or anything like that up in the attic. And in the attic, that's all you really, you know, worry about. Really, the inspector will look. If he's a good inspector, will look for those things for you. And you will have a peaceful life, and your house will be fine. If somebody had give me all these tips and tell me all these things to look for, you know what I mean, although I'm a realtor, but sometimes you just up and down selling, and you know what I mean, you don't have time to look for that for yourself. But you know, and again, you look at the floor and see if there's any crack tile. Don't take it if there's any crack tile, because they may not have the tile to match it. You see, if they don't have the same tile to match it, you're going to have a headache if you don't want the crack tile on your floor. And nobody wants crack tile on their floor. So those are the things you look for, do and don'ts. And you will have a peaceful life. Thank you again for watching Barb, Molly, and Princey. And this is my part 2 of buying a house. Maybe I come up with a part 3 so you can get more information. If you need more information, please drop me in the comments so I can see, and I'll reply to you. Okay? And please like and subscribe to my channel and share if there's something you want to tell somebody about it. Thank you again for watching Barb, Molly, and Princey. Bye-bye.